It can be completely overwhelming trying to come up with story content ideas. Well, good news, my friend. Today, I am sharing 20 plus content ideas you can use to help you show up more consistently and more often on Instagram stories. Are you ready to learn what they are? I know I am ready to share them with you. Go ahead, grab a pen and a piece of paper, and let's get started. Episode 249 starts right now. Hey there, welcome to the Lora Shipman Show. We hang out here weekly to talk about things like social media, entrepreneurship, marketing, tools, strategies, tips, and it all starts right now. Hey there, before we get started with the show, I just want to share my passion with you. I love teaching people just like you how to master social media for business, breaking it down into easy to consume and easy to execute steps so that you can see immediate results. So whether you want to start a social media consultancy or grow your brand's presence on social media, I can help. I can help you get started and master all the things that you need to know. So I want you to go over to my website. It is filled with resources, tools, tips, and courses. Visit lorashipman.com. That's LORA shipman.com to get all the goods. Now, you ready for the show? I know I am. Let's get started. Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the show. I'm so glad you are here with me today. I have got ideas on ideas on ideas for you to use in your Instagram stories. So we're just going to dive right into this because I don't want this episode to run really long, but I do want to give you all the goods and all the details. So go ahead and grab your pen and we're going to do this rapid fire and jot down these notes and these ideas, and I hope you find a way to use them. Okay, the first type of story that I love sharing is something super easy, and everybody loves them. I love seeing them when they float across my stories, and that is just sharing an inspirational quote or an inspirational story, something inspirational. So what I'll do, if I can carve out some time in my schedule, is I will go ahead and research a bunch of different quotes that really resonate with me and my business and my brand and all of those things that I think my audience wants to hear about. And then I'll dive into Canva, and maybe I will do 10 quotes at a time on 10 different story cards and just have those ready to go for when I need to share them up to my stories. The second idea I have for you, and this is something I think we all do, but sometimes maybe we forget to do it more often than we should, is share a tip or a how-to. Share with your audience something that they can benefit from. I really like doing these because they tend to just do that instant value, right? People find you as a resource when you start sharing things that help them improve, that maybe they'll experience like a mini win from or a small transformation. Such a great thing to share on stories on a regular basis. The next one that's really fun to do is just play a game with your audience. I love those this or that type posts. I know they're kind of older school now, but they're still really fun. Another fun way to do this is like a fill in the blank thing. It's just a really great way for you to get to know your audience, and then also find something that you have in common with each other. And I always learn something new about whoever I'm following when they do a this or that post. And I just think they're so much fun. Another thing you can do, and I recommend doing this often, is promote your blog. Every time you come up with a new blog article, don't depend on your SEO for people to see it. Depend on sharing it with your social media channels. So you can post an advertisement for your blog on your Instagram stories, on Facebook stories, even on LinkedIn stories. All of those are great places to showcase the newest content you have on your blog that you don't want your audience to miss. This next one I absolutely love. Sometimes I will just do a story to prompt the answers for this next one, and that is frequently asked questions or FAQs. In order to get the content for this one, what I will do is I'll hop on stories and I'll use that sticker tag that says questions, and I'll ask my audience. I'll say, what questions do you have about social media? Or what's tripping you up about Instagram stories? Or what confuses you about creating content for your Instagram account? And whatever those questions are, however they answer, I know that's the stuff that my audience wants to hear about. So that's the stuff I am going to create or answer those FAQs for my audience. Totally love doing that. It's a lot of fun, and your audience feels like they're being heard, which is so important. Now, the next one is kind of fun too because it's a great way to do collabs, but you can feature other accounts or your customers on your stories. Maybe your customer just received something that was really fun. They ordered something from you, and if they take a picture of them using it or happy to receive it, go ahead and share that out on your stories. Or maybe there's another account on Instagram that really aligns well with your business and brand. Go ahead and collab with that person and share content on each other's account. What this does, what's really exciting about this, is it helps you get new eyeballs, because whether you show up on their account or they show up on your account, it's new people following you or going to see their favorite person on your account, and they just discover you right alongside with the person who's being featured on your account. I love doing this, and it's a lot of fun. Okay, this next one is kind of like a behind the scenes one, but it's with a little bit of a twist, and that is take your audience along with you on a local city or town tour. And here's what I mean. Put your audience in your back pocket, take them with you, and take little Instagram story snapshots of where you are in your day around your local area. I think people love this. They love seeing where you live, what the local flavor is in your town or your city. You know, especially during pandemic times, we're not getting to travel like maybe we once were. And I love seeing what other towns and cities look like, especially if I can't get to them right now. So don't be afraid to do that. And you don't have to show your street address or anything like that, but go to maybe like your local Starbucks or your local farmer's market or a popular store that you like to frequent, whatever it is, but just take your audience along with you so that they can see the sights. This next one I really like because it makes your story audience feel appreciated and loved and special. Go ahead and just offer special offers or discounts to only those people who see the coupon code on your stories. So not only will your audience feel super special because they show up for you on your stories, but they'll also show up more often, because if they know every once in a while that you're going to drop a freebie or a coupon code, they're going to come back and they're going to keep coming back. And guess what? They'll probably tell their friends too. So your story views may actually grow quite a bit because of this special coupon code that you may offer or a special freebie. This next idea also gets your audience to keep coming back, and I just did this recently and it worked really well, is just offering a series on a certain topic. For example, mine was a challenge to help people get in front of the camera and on stories more often and more consistently. So think about your business. What can you offer as a series from your business and encourage your audience to keep coming back day after day after day? This next one is super simple to do and people love it, and I don't know why, but it's just sharing your to-do list for the day. I think it helps people connect with you and just understand your brand and your business and how motivated you are, and it is kind of inspiring to see what other people do day to day. So I love those to-do lists that people share out on Instagram stories. It's a lot of fun. The next one is just be a thought leader for your industry. Go ahead and identify trends and then chime in on what's working right now for your industry or what you predict is going to happen in the future. When you can position yourself as a thought leader, you become a resource. People trust you and they want to follow you because you always give great information about what's coming up. Another one that works really, really well are simple before and afters. I love seeing these. I love seeing these done by estheticians. I love seeing them done by real estate agents who will show maybe a house that was not staged versus a staged house. Or have you ever seen those cooking ones? I absolutely love these, where they'll take a bunch of raw ingredients in one image, and then the next slide you'll see this prepared meal, and you're like, how the heck did they do that? And then they usually share a link or a post that you can go to see the ingredients and how to go ahead and do all of that. So cool. Highly recommend doing something like that for your business. The next one that's a lot of fun is just introducing yourself and sharing like a fun fact or something quirky about yourself. I love these because I just get to connect with whoever the creator is, learning more about them and maybe finding some sort of commonality between the two of us. I love that. So consider how you can share fun facts throughout your stories. The next one is don't forget about your lead magnet or your freebie. Throw that in there every once in a while because while it might seem like you're talking about it a lot, your audience may not always get it. And we all know those stories disappear in 24 hours. So do what you can to kind of share that over and over again and drive people to your lead magnet. This next one is a lot of fun, and it's really good if you're creative and you love Canva. You might want to consider creating a wallpaper Wednesday series in your business. And here's what I mean. What you'll do is you'll create a slide that says, get ready to take a screenshot because I am giving you a free wallpaper to save on your phone. And then if you're good at Canva, go ahead and design something super pretty and encourage your audience to screenshot it so they can use it on their phone. Product reviews are another great thing to share on stories. So someone like me might review some of the tools that I use, like my microphone for podcasts, maybe some of my favorite apps that I use for social media, and you can do the same. What are things that your audience would find valuable if you did a little review and showed them how they worked? This next one might have you scratching your head, but stick with me. Promote one of your branded hashtags. And here's what I mean. It is a great way to build community around you, your brand, and your business. So for example, one of my favorite hashtags, or two of my favorite hashtags to use, are social media made easy and Instagram made easy. So I would want to go ahead and promote those out on my stories so that people can get the information they want from me in one place instead of waiting for it to show up on their feed. So think about what kind of a hashtag you might use to build a community around that you want to be known for and that you will collect or grow an audience because of that hashtag. Another idea for your stories content is to promote your other social media channels. Where else do you hang out? Do you have a YouTube channel? Do you like Facebook, or do you have a Facebook group? Where can your audience find you to go deeper with you and get more content? Giveaways and contests are always fun to do on stories, and it's a great way to grow your audience and get people coming back, because if there's something in it for them, chances are they are going to want to come back. I love roundups, and this is my next idea for you, is have a list of your favorites or best ofs that you go to all the time and tell your audience why. And you can break that up into a series over a couple of days. So maybe you collect 10 things that you love that you use in your everyday life or in your business life that you want your audience to know about. Break it up. Showcase a couple of them each day until the end of the week. This one is sure to be popular with your audience, especially if they're coffee lovers. Showcase or share your favorite coffee drink or your favorite recipe or your favorite coffee order at Starbucks and show people what it looks like. Tell them how you order it or how you make it. People love those sort of things. And then this next one I do a lot. When I'm cooking in the evening, I tend to cook at home quite a bit. And I love easy, simple recipes. I'll share them with my audience because if I can save somebody's time in the kitchen, I know I'm doing them a favor. And I think people love it when they see me do things like that in the kitchen. It just kind of takes me out of my business element also, and it makes me a real person that they can identify with because I'm doing what they're doing. I'm working in the kitchen, I'm feeding my family, all of those things. This next one is kind of similar, and that is just sharing some of your favorite life hacks and tips, things that make your life easier that you know if someone implemented them in their life, it would do the same thing for them. I love it when people do that. I've learned, actually, you know where I learned most of this stuff from? The life hack stuff is through TikTok. And for some reason, I am just fascinated by what people do and how people do things that makes their lives easier. And I've learned so many cool tips. So start doing that on your stories because people will love it. The next thing is make people laugh. If you have a joke somewhere that you can just throw up on a slide and just make people smile during their day, I think people Love it. This next one is business tips, tools, and apps that make your life easier. Again, if it's making your life easier, it is definitely going to make someone else's life easier, and they will appreciate you so much for sharing what it is you know. And the last one is just time-saving tips. What do you do in your business day? How do you schedule your business day? How do you schedule your month? What time-saving tips, tricks, strategies do you use on a regular basis that can help someone else? So there you have it, my friends. Those are my 20 plus ideas to help you show up more consistently on stories every day. I have a bunch more ideas. And if you're interested, you have to let me know, because I will come up with a part 2 if you would like it. And to tell me that you want a part 2, screenshot this episode, throw it up on Instagram stories and put a caption there that says, Lora, I want part 2, and tag me in it so I can see it. All right, my friends. Well, that does it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a lot of good ideas that you're going to act on. And until next time, you know what to do. Stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, stay social. Hey there. I just want to say thank you for spending time with me here today. I know your time is super valuable, which is why I am dedicated to providing lots of usable, actionable information in the shortest amount of time possible. Before you go, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a future episode. And if you have ideas or topics you would like me to cover in an upcoming show, let me know about it in the comment section provided.